Red Hat Consulting is focused on ensuring our customers' success. Our goal is to understand our customers' business pain points and technical challenges and identify and roadmap with them in partnership and collaboration an end-to-end solution. These solutions incorporate Red Hat product, Red Hat services, partner product and partner services, any combination thereof that gets the customer to their end goal. Red Hat Consulting oftentimes in this scenario is the glue that really links all of the parts and pieces together that provides that solution for our customer.
My name is Matthias Berg. I'm a director in the Global IT department of Heidelberg. When we decided to go forward with JBoss, we realized pretty early that it would help us a lot if we bring in professional services from the very beginning to keep the ramp-up time for our team very, very small. I had very knowledgeable and skilled consultants from Red Hat, and there was a permanent knowledge transfer from the very beginning.
I was at Heidelberg for about 5 months, 6 months. When I first got there, I was there to help do the migration for Heidelberg.com. I then, with my expertise in JBoss Portal, was moved to the Portal project and helped to identify specific features that we were trying to implement in Portal, help get those documented, researched, and implemented.
It was definitely of great value to have our consultants like Noel in the team. We did not only get the know-how, we also got the tools that we needed. One
of the things that we at Red Hat Consulting like to do is create, relationships so that people feel like they can call us or communicate to us. So, I am always communicating with the developers, not only here in the United States, but also in Germany, via many different messaging platforms, right? So anytime anyone had a question or if they were wondering what I was working on or how far I had gotten, I felt that I had kind of opened the door of communication where it wasn't before, where they felt that they could just contact me at any time.
I think that customers appreciate the type of consultant that we have and provide, and I think that when we always talk about a partnership, but it really is a partnership, and they're going to want to work with somebody who they know is going to make every effort to do the right thing, and in a very open and collaborative fashion. Really, it's the open source model where we have consultants that are in Tokyo asking questions and getting answers from somebody maybe in San Francisco, another consultant that's over in Europe, and he's also talking about solutions and how they're doing. And so that you come up with this consulting practice that can very quickly identify unique problems that might not be as unique as you think they are.
I'm Barbara Schleider. I'm Director of Technology Services for Florida Hospital. We are the largest emergency room in the state of Florida. We've gotten a great core competency in Red Hat. We don't consume a lot of consulting services because of the fact that we are not-for-profit and we do run at such a low operating cost as well as capital allocation that if we really engage consulting, that's because we see the value in what they're offering. So Red Hat Consulting has definitely showed its value and its return on investment.
Often customers will tell me, it would have taken us X number of man hours, and with Red Hat Consulting, we narrowed that down to 1/10 the time, and we had much fewer issues.
There's always the hard right over the easy wrong, and to find those consultants who will be on site and say, look, we're going to take the hard right and work through that challenge with the customers. It's very important, and I think that we have those consultants in Red Hat Consulting.
I would say about 3 years ago, we had our first consulting engagement with a gentleman named Dan Poehler, which I will never forget his name. We kind of established this little workshop idea, and we spent literally every waking hour that Dan was allowed to be here with Dan. And when Dan left, we all were very aware of everything we could do in our environment and knew we could support it. It's like no consulting experience that we've ever had.
We really help to empower the customer with freedom of choice, avoiding vendor lock-in, working across multiple hardware and software platforms, and really understanding what their internal infrastructure requirements are and finding the solution that tailors to that environment.
We're vendor neutral, and I think it's very important to provide a level of independence from the larger ecosystem that's out there.
If there is a business demand, if there is a requirement, if there is a certain technology that we want to introduce that we have not used before, I would always go back and ask for the right support and the right consulting, because in the end it will save you time and it is a good investment.
Red Hat consultants make it easier for our customers to adopt open source technologies and solutions, making it easier to consume, manage, and deploy. Our customers are being able to leverage not only our core competencies and strengths, but lessons learned from the field from tens of thousands of customers, specifically built out to allow you to be successful as our customer.